Take off. Alright guys, what's going on? So today, what we're going to be doing...
Sitting on toilet, I had to take a duty. When the duty hit the water hit my booty.
So, I've never done the SeaFoam thing on my truck. Now, my brother and me just went and did it on his little work car that he's got.
Which was apparently clean on the inside.
It was supposed to smoke. Well, we couldn't get any smoke out of it. And so I figured, well, I've never done it on my truck. Let's see if we can get it clean, if it's dirty or whatever. I mean, you know, I've always run like fuel injector cleaner in mine. I've always run, I've done the Z-Max. Let me roll the window up. But I've done Z-Max in mine, the oil and gas. I mean, I did that probably, I don't know, I guess it's been over a year. So anyway, I'm getting horrible mileage out of my truck. I'm getting, maybe on a good day I'm doing 10. So I'm hoping that maybe this little thing will clean it out, maybe give me a little more gas mileage, maybe a little more power, because mine's just like a putz. Is that a word?
You were the slowest on the way back from Columbia.
Man, I was scared I was gonna blow my shit on the way back from Columbia.
I get you the cam, but it's in the very back. So
yeah, no, I'll record it when we. So we're heading up to AutoZone right now to grab a can of SeaFoam, and we're gonna do the SeaFoam thing on my truck and see if it works. So yeah, stay tuned. Who knows? Oh no guys, we found an exhaust leak. This is dangerous. That car's swerving. And
not sure if that's us or the Mustang in front of us.
Is that a Mustang in front of us? I can't even tell what kind of car it is.
Well, I seen it before.
Oh, before I smoked it.
Exhaust man.
All right. Oh. So we've got the SeaFoam. We've got the truck. Now we're gonna go fumigate for mosquitoes. Right? So we're gonna take this over to the back part of the neighborhood that they're developing right now.
Hope we get a good fog machine going.
And see how dirty the truck really is. So, all right. So first things first. Oh God, I just like completely fell over. First things first, we're gonna have to remove the intake right there on the throttle body, and then we'll have to feed this little.
I was gonna ask for the screwdriver.
Giving hose in. Oh, look out! A little giving hose. You shouldn't need that. You should be able to just get it. Actually,
it's gonna be
you know what?
A little clean spot.
No, no, I got it tightened. I didn't know if I had it tightened or not.
We're good. You can already see right there. You got some
That is gross.
got some oil going back in there. Looks like
Right.
your overflow.
You good?
A
A little bit.
We're gonna shorten that a little more.
Shorten it a little more.
Yeah, because your throttle body's right there. You don't want it to be touching your throttle plate. That'll work. That will work. That gives you enough room to get your can out of the way too. Okay, so we're going to install that. We're going to hold the can down here. I don't like the way that rolled.
Do you have to hold the can down low?
You want to hold it upright. It helps out if you hold it upright. Okay. Oh, hold on. You gotta have run. Remember that. There, she stayed straight. Okay.
All right, so what we did is it comes with a little elbow. We took the intake off, slid the elbow in, and it's just, the hose is just barely past that elbow. And it runs up. You really want to hold it under there?
You want it facing directly at your throttle plate. Yeah.
All right, so he's going to run it down there. I'm going to start the truck and idle it up.
You have to run at least 1,000 RPMs to keep it from killing the truck.
It says 2,000 to run it at, so we're going to run it at 2 grand. And then we're going to have to let it sit.
And I'm going to not get my hand stuck in the belt.
Yeah, don't do that.
Or the hose stuck in the belt.
All right, so as you can see, we're holding the throttle body, or holding the throttle at 2,000 RPMs. And what that's doing, every time he sprays that SeaFoam, you'll watch it, the needle will actually drop. See it? It just dropped. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the whole can and fill it all up, and then we're gonna do a hot soak. So basically the motor is gonna be shut off. It's gonna hot soak for 10 minutes. And then we're going to start it back up, and anything that's in there that's dirty should be cleaned and should be coming out as white smoke in the exhaust. One other thing, if you guys can see, I've been averaging 11.1 miles to the gallon, so we'll drive it around and see if I can average anything better after doing this. It's actually 11.1 is actually better than what I thought it was. I thought it was around 10, so I mean, on a good day, 11.1. On a bad day, 9.7 is what it's looking at. So we'll check again after we do this SeaFoam test and get everything cleaned out and see. We'll run the average economy and see what kind of miles per gallon we're getting. All right, so now that we've put the whole can in,
and a screwdriver.
and lost the screwdriver down in the engine bay, which I'm not sure where it is. We have pulled our filler tube out, reattached the throttle body or the intake, and now it's time to let it sit. So, oh, thank you. Cap I lost down in there.
You dropped that.
In 10 minutes we will go ahead and fire it back up and see how much smoke we can get. Not that, I mean, we're not trying to get smoke. We want to make sure there is no smoke.
Good thing,
but the smoke means that it's getting cleaned, which is the good thing. So that's what we're hoping for. So I need to do my engine bay like yours, man. I need to clean this thing up. This is
like mine.
Well, like the Tahoe. This thing is like nasty looking.
Yeah, you do.
We need to purple power this thing and clean it up. Get it all spotless.
Nice little can of engine bright.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, it's been 10 minutes, so let's see if we can get any smoke out the exhaust, which means if we do get smoke out the exhaust, my engine has been dirty this whole time, and hopefully that means it's cleaning it and I get better gas mileage. So let's see. All right, so now the trick is with this stuff is get in and drive it.
I think all your smoke came out off the rip.
I think so. I don't have anything coming out.
You cleared it all out.
Let's go down the.
Yeah, you got a little bit.
I don't see anything coming out, man.
It all came out right off the rip.
We're gonna continue to drive it, and then we're gonna do a little quick test run to see what kind of mileage we get, and see if it made any kind of difference cleaning the engine out. So, all right. So the one thing we've noticed, and I mean, I'm riding in second gear right now just to keep the RPMs up, keep it cleaning a little more. But it's a lot. Does it feel peppier to you? I mean, it feels peppier to me. A little more responsive.
Snap to it.
Let's see. Leave it downshift. Uh-oh, we being pegged. I mean, it seems to me feels better. Definitely feels better.
What kind of mileage we get?
Well, that's why I was just gonna jump on the interstate, ride it back up, and we'll just, drive normal. Let me get off this. Well, that's normal for me riding the speed bump. The reflectors.
Drive what?
I'll drive like I normally do. Let's go ahead and reset it now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset this. Oh wow, we're getting 1 mile to nothing miles to the gallon. We fucked something up.
I think your gas is draining out on the pavement.
Well, and that's the other thing is I've got that carbon filter unhooked right now too, which seems to be getting. I mean, I shouldn't have it unhooked because the fumes are evaporating out that hose, but with my carbon filter clogged up, I wasn't able to pump the gas into the truck. It would just literally, the pump would click, click, click. So I had to remove the carbon filter or the hose to it, and now I can fill the truck up just fine. Don't have any issues. So I hope I wasn't just zoomed way into my. Yeah, some would say to replace it, but with as little as I'm trying to dump in this truck right now, I just don't know if it's worth it. To do a new lifter setup is $1,400. So I don't really want to do that either, because that's just, especially when I'm looking at going to get a new truck shortly. So I just don't want to sink the money into it.
I think we need to just drop 454 on this thing and be done with it.
That would be freaking awesome.
I know where it's at.
Is it cammed?
Huh?
Is it cammed?
That I don't know.
I want it cammed. I want it to be, when I roll up, it's just blah, 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 blah. It's shaking everything.
I mean, before it's dropped in, that could be done.
True that. True that. All right, guys, so you can't go by what it's saying right now, even though it's jumping way up. We haven't really opened the truck up enough to just kind of get the basis of it. So when we get on the interstate, actually when we get back to the house, I'll go ahead and give you another shot of it. All right, so we just got to the house, and I mean, this is just rough. It's 14.6. I can't guarantee that it's going to be 14, you know, that it's going to be that. I mean, that's a 3 miles per gallon difference. I can't guarantee that. We did just take it around the block, probably what, 10 miles. So I mean, to average it out, it really needs at least 50 to 100 miles. Man, I am all over the place. Give me 2 seconds. There, that's better. So I can't guarantee that, but it does seem to be peppier. It does seem to be idling a little bit better. It does seem to sound better. So it's worth a shot if you guys got a vehicle that needs it. Hey, take off out of here like a bat. Oh. Take off. And on that note, I'm gonna end this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and hey, try the SeaFoam thing if you guys need it. I found that it works pretty good, at least from what I've seen so far. I'm gonna try it a little more, and I'll leave an update on Instagram. Probably put about 150 to 200 miles on there, and I'll just post something on Instagram about how it's doing and everything. So y'all stay tuned there, and we will go from there. So again, I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.